get ready with me using all of my favorites from 2024. The first step that I use every day before my makeup is this Glow Up Toner from Bpure. The second step, I already have some on, Lip Plumper. This is from Ioni and I love it. It's just clear and I pop it on so that it plumps my lips in preparation for lip liner. Next, I always hydrate my skin. This is the Bubble Cloud Surf Water Cream Moisturizer. As I let that kind of sit, I will go in and recurl my eyelashes. And this is the Tarte Eyelash Curler. It's my favorite. I've gone through like 4 or 5 of these. This is my old one. It, as you can see, broke and it doesn't do that anymore. But this is like the holiday. I think this is the holiday. I don't know. But this is the gold one from Tarte. It's just so comfortable to curl your lashes with. I love it. And now I'm going to take the E.L.F. PowerGrip Primer. I definitely use different primers for different reasons, but this one grips your makeup down and makes it last all day. Actually, also take what's left on my fingers and brush that through my eyebrows. And next up is the Pixie Stix. These are the On the Glow bronze and blushes. I put the bronzer on first, and I'll put that on the tops of my cheeks, around my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and on my chin. And then for the blush placement, I use this every day, and people always ask me what I'm using, and it's literally just the Pixie Stix. I'll go around my forehead, on the tops of my cheeks here, the bridge of my nose, and then I'll go vertically on my chin. I don't know, that's just what I do. And it blends out so nicely. So I did this cheek and then carried it over my forehead. And now I'll do this cheek and also carry it over my forehead. I'll heavily blend this into my hairline so that it looks more natural. Lightly dust over my nose and my chin. Next is my Fenty Matchstick. This one I definitely used quite a bit this year. I have used it a couple of different ways, but lately I have been packing my brush with it and then curving upwards just to carve out my cheekbones. And then I will also dust upwards along my temples. I also love using this underneath the chin. I really need to pick up some more Fenty products. Next, I will always do brows. This is my favorite, all-time favorite eyebrow product. This is the Brow Contour Pro from Benefit. I always use the lighter shade and place that underneath just to like start a shape, because as you can see, my eyebrows are very light and this is actually like with some color already. So I just underline them. And after I underline them, I will take a brow mascara. This is my original favorite, the E.L.F. Wow Brow. This year, I have been using the crap out of the Maybelline Studio Brow Styling Gel. It has a similar wand, but it's a little bit bigger. And just recently, I got the Essence Thick and Wow Fixing Brow Mascara, and I've been loving it. This has filling fibers in it for extra volume, and I really like the shape of the brush. And then I start brushing out that line that we created. They're not perfect, but they'll work. Obviously, my mascara is already on from yesterday because I never take off my mascara. But I'm still going to show you my winning mascaras for this year. Of course, my favorite all-time top mascara that nobody could ever beat, and I've used since I was literally in 6th grade, the Maybelline Falsies Volume Express Waterproof Mascara. This is the best mascara that you can buy at the drugstore. The reason I love this so much is because of the brush. The most unique I think I've ever seen. It's flat on one side, it's curved, it's got volume. It's the best mascara ever. The curve allows you to really get into your eyes and the corners of your eyes to coat your eyelashes. I love this mascara so much. I was ranting and raving one day about how good my mom's lashes looked, and she's like, yeah, I used the Maybelline Falsies. I was like, I can literally spot that outside of the tube. That's how much I love this mascara. These are my runner-ups. Maybelline Firework. I really liked this one. This one was a win for me, and I usually don't like a chunky wand like that, so surprising. But I really, really enjoyed this. And surprisingly, this is making it on the list. Strange for me. But the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Mascara, I don't use this for my upper lashes at all. My upper lashes are always the Maybelline Falsies, but I will admit this has a time and place, and that is for the lower lashes. The way that this lengthens your lashes, and it's so small of a brush, you can really get in there and coat those lower lashes that are so small. I personally like it to look like I have spiders coming out of my eyes, but that's just me. And my favorite skin tint, this is the SuperStay 24-hour skin tint from Maybelline. I love this. It stays on the skin so well and it illuminates. And I love a good marinated foundation brush to apply your foundation. It's the best. Like, it's just insane how it melts into my skin and makes it my skin but better. I don't know, it's just my favorite. It's so good and it stays all day. At this point, I usually will pop on another liquid blush. The E.L.F. Camo liquid blush is one of my all-time favorites. This one was perfect for summer. I need some more shades like ASAP though, especially that purple one. I need it in my life. But the honorable mention does go to Ioni. This liquid blush in soft pink has been my go-to since summer ended. And then I'll take that same foundation brush and just blend that out, focusing on the tops of my cheeks. Next, we have a Bpure liquid highlighter. I really like this for underneath my eyebrows. And then for the under eyes, I love the Tarte Shape Tape in Radiant. I just put a little bit underneath my eye to just even it out. And after using the concealer brush, I'll go back in with my foundation brush to make sure that's all blended and together. Perfect. To set that, this is my tried and true. And this pressed powder underneath the eyes is just perfect. I'll use a pressed powder and then a loose powder. So of course, after the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder too. And I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says. I think Maybelline Fit Me powder is the best powder you can buy from the drugstore. Maybelline is just really killing it here. The way this blurs all of my fine lines and any wrinkles that I have is insane. I love this powder. And I never really brush it away. I usually just press it in. After we've powdered absolutely everything, I then like to go in with my NYX Buttermelt blush and bronzer. This formula is phenomenal and it smells so good. I'll just take my bronzer brush and I'll lightly kind of dust my forehead, the tops of my cheeks, my nose, and my chin. And next is the Buttermelt blushes. At first, when I first tried these, I was a little concerned that I didn't like them, but I started using this really fluffy brush to apply it and it has been a whole game changer. Look at how cute. This is in the shade My Butta Half and I need some more of these. And then I'll go in with my lip liner. I just discovered my favorite lip liner. This is the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner and this is in the shade Whipped Caviar. I love this color. And then over top of that lip liner, my favorite gloss, and of course it's Maybelline. This is the Lifter Plump in the shade Mauve Bite. This formula is phenomenal. I'm obsessed. And this is also the best gloss that you can buy from the drugstore. I have many of them, so I stand by that, but the plumping ones are my favorite. Lastly, for eyes, this is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I really need a new one because I've had this for too long and I actually probably shouldn't even be putting this on my eyes right now, but you know what? They will be. I just picked up this eyeshadow palette from Tarte. This is the Maneater palette. I know that this will be my favorite eyeshadow palette, but for right now, we'll go in with what I usually always reach for, which is the Blush Crush palette from ColourPop. These colors are phenomenal. I love the glitters in them. The first thing I do is take a fluffier eyeshadow brush and I'll take Made You Blush because it's super sparkly. Pop that in the middle of my eye. Then I'll take a smaller brush and I'm gonna do cheek to cheek because it's just a little bit darker and pop that in my crease. Of course, we'll take just a little bit and smudge that underneath the eye. I take this tapered brush and pop a bottle. We'll put that in the corner to give a pop of sparkle. And lastly, we'll take Lovesick and put that on the brow bone. And after that is all blended out, I will top off my lashes. And now the NYX Bear With Me setting spray. I drench my face in this. This just melts all of that powder and makeup together, makes it last all day long, brings back the glow and the dew. When I was working in a hotel, I would work like 10 or more hour shifts. I literally got asked by a guest what setting spray to use, and it was this because it's phenomenal. After I put on setting spray is when I will put on my powder highlighter. This is the Beauty Intuition highlighter. I'll usually just take a fluffy brush and dust that over the tops of my cheeks, nose, top of my lip. And it just adds the perfect amount of shine and glow. It's got like a hint of pink to the sparkles and I'm obsessed. And this is the finished makeup look using all of my 2024 favorites. Let me know what you've been loving in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed watching. Follow along so you never miss a video from me. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye!